Hello. So there's this phrase that I learned, and it's called catch 22. So catch 22 is a no-win situation. So it's basically a paradox. Y'all know what a paradox is, right? Like it is a no-win situation. It's basically you ain't gonna win, and I see that as a way of living. You live in a catch 22 situation. You ain't gonna win anything. You think you're gonna win an argument, you think you're gonna win in life by racing your car, by whatever case, having a this job that pays you millions and whatever. You are not gonna win. There's no winning in life. Like, we all going to the same place, and the only thing anyone's gonna own is that place where you rest, right? So anyways, I wanted to talk about our adult personality. What is our adult personality? So our adult personality is basically where we get to the point where our distortions, we manage them, right? So we've talked about distortions and what they are, right? Our distorted behavior, our distorted mind, the limbic brain, the amygdala. So we have a sense, we sense the emotion, then we produce the emotion, and then we take action, right? So we produce the emotion and then we take action. So it's basically how are we gonna behave, right? That's our behavior. What is your behavior? What is your behavior? How are you behaving today? Every time I get out of bed, I say, Claudia, how are you going to behave today? And I remember, like, I used to watch a show way back when, and I think it was Dennis the Menace or something, right? They would always ask Dennis, how are you going to behave today? But anyways, that's besides the point. We know our distortions, right? We know our distortions and how we magnify and minimize stuff, catastrophize things, overgeneralize. Then we have that magical thinking, and where we think that our actions and beliefs and thoughts will influence unrelated situations, like, oh, we're gonna manifest stuff, right? Or we're gonna do like what's his name with his little wand. Those are magical thinking, guys. That doesn't happen. Put your feet back on the ground. So we have to not personalize things and not jump into conclusions, not mind read. Sometimes we think we're mind readers. We think we are like these FBI agents, right? And we're not. We don't mind read. We don't